Hey guys, how are you? This is Rainbow Harmony here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And I am going live to do free love readings for you guys. I've been working on a lot of personal readings this morning, and I figured I would just kind of take a break since I have a lot of energy today and just do some readings for free. I've been so busy lately with personal readings. I haven't been able to do this as often as I've wanted to, but I hope that will be changing soon now that I've got a lot of my work out of the way. So yeah, before I get started, I just want to let you guys know, every time I go live, I always try to do some type of giveaway or some type of secret discount. So for today, what I have for you guys is a secret sale that's only available through PayPal. And it's actually a love reading sale. So my love readings are usually $40 or $50. And I have a sale where you guys can actually get a love reading for only $33. $33.33. So here's the address, paypal.me/rainbowharmony. You just type in the amount, and there's a space for you to type in your questions, or you can email your questions to me. You can find my email like all over my, on any video or in my about section here on YouTube. And if this is an emergency and you need this reading in like a day or two, then purchase my emergency reading from my website, okay? This could take a couple weeks to make it to you. However, I want to make sure it's high quality reading. That's why I spend a lot of time on each person's reading. So depending on how many people are in line or have purchased this, it could take a couple weeks or a week or two or something. So just be aware if you need this reading in like a couple days, purchase on my website my emergency reading. And on that reading, you can ask questions about other topics too, okay? So let me just adjust my camera here. Sorry, you guys. Adjusting my camera so that we can get started here. Very excited to see what's going on. So today, just love readings, you guys. I actually am just wanting to hang out with my new deck here. I got this new deck called the True Love Reading Cards by Belinda Grace. And it is just such a beautiful deck, you guys. Let me just show it to you real quick. It just has everything, You guys know that my favorite deck, as you can tell, for love readings is my Adoring Virtue Romance Angels deck, which we'll also use today, but we're gonna throw this in and kind of get some clarifiers. It's been doing really great in everybody's personal readings. So yeah, all you have to do to participate is just ask your question and I'll pull some cards for you. Unfortunately, I will not be able to answer everybody's questions because there's so many of you. However, maybe I'll answer someone's question and the answer that comes out or the cards that come out might have a special meaning to you or might resonate with you too. So I'm hoping that everyone today will walk away from this with kind of feeling like they got a message or they received some word or some encouragement. And even if I don't answer your question, I'm hoping that you still will, be uplifted by this. Okay? So Sarah, my ex recently hit me up and the energy is crazy. Can I get a reading? Okay, yeah, let's start with this. What's going on with you and your ex, Sarah? Okay, so we do see this strong energy of like you guys had to walk away because the relationship got really tumultuous. Sometimes what happens in a relationship is as a way and a form of healing, you can tend to mirror back to people like core wounds and core traumas. For instance, growing up, if you had a father or something that was less than loving or harsh with you or didn't really approve of you, sometimes you can tend to attract a relationship where you have like a boyfriend who is like ditching you or not really expressing how they feel for you or not really emotionally involved with you, or you guys fight and argue a lot. And so sometimes we just manifest, I call this karmic relationships. We can manifest relationships like that just as a form of healing. It's meant to be sometimes as a way to heal and prepare you for your soulmate or twin flame. And so we do see that some of that went down, and that's kind of what caused the breakup. There's been this separation, but I also get this sense that a lot of healing has actually happened since the breakup. You guys have both changed a lot. You guys have both matured a lot. And so here, oh my gosh, here's the reconciliation card. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So he's come back because he feels like he's healed. He feels like it's almost like he feels a little embarrassed about the way he left things hanging with you. Almost like there's some regret here, definitely some regret. He's thinking about you, and this is the wedding card. I always tell people not to freak out when they see this card because it simply it symbolizes like a commitment, somebody who wants a commitment or remembers the good times. So he's remembering what he had with you. He's realizing that all the reasons for the breakup and all the things that happened, he just feels like, wow, I've healed a lot since then. I've changed a lot. I've grown. And like, it's almost like he can't even remember why you guys broke up anymore. And he's just missing you. So here's the distorted masculine. This is the energy that he had when you guys were kind of dating, and the energy that kind of led to part of the breakup, his side of it. This distorted masculine card, this is why I got this deck, because it kind of shows stuff like this. It says, he in the relationship kind of had this unwillingness to trust. He tended to kind of ignore his emotions and his intuition. He kind of wanted proof of everything, like maybe more insisting on a logical or rational approach. He wasn't really like balanced, with his energy of the feminine side, So we all have the divine feminine, divine masculine in us. The distorted masculine is completely separated from the divine feminine. So this is, a guy that tends, to have control issues a little bit. Maybe fear of vulnerability, fear of intimacy, feeling overwhelmed, not allowing himself to rest and relax. And so I feel like in this time of the breakup, he has brought this to balance. He's getting in the present more. The breakup really forced him to kind of go through this grieving process and connect with a little bit more with his emotions. So now he's at this point where he's he misses you, and he's trying to find a creative way to kind of get back in your life. He's kind of thinking how can I make this happen? So yeah, let's see what his feelings are for you and what his intentions are. Oh yeah, he has a lot to offer now. Things have changed for him. It might be that he's doing better on his career path, or that he's been able to manifest a lot more in his life, after that healing process. He kind of wants to get to know you again and kind of see what's changed. He wants you to get to know the new him. He wants to, you guys have been having a lot of heart-to-heart conversations, talking about kind of what happened and where you guys have been. And this is worth waiting for. He doesn't want to rush this. He knows that he's on thin ice with you, and so he's willing to kind of wait to see what happens. I think he wants to give this another chance. He's pretty optimistic. I kind of feel like he's coming at you because he might want to rekindle this. Some exes come back for many reasons. Sometimes they come back because they're lonely. Sometimes they come back just because they want to get some. You guys know how it is, right? But I feel like your ex actually kind of wants to make the effort and is thinking more about the relationship, okay? Let's go ahead and see what his intentions are. What are his intentions, just to clarify? He's grown up. He's matured. He wants to show you that, What are his intentions? Yeah, he really sees you as a prize. He really sees you as someone to cherish and to respect. He feels like he did you wrong. It's like he wants to make it right. Yeah, soulmate connection. I would just follow your heart on this. I don't see any red flags here, I usually tell people that when you break up with someone, it's usually for a reason, and sometimes it's hard to get the trust back and the tenderness back in the relationship after you've gone through a breakup. But there's always the exception to the rule, and I feel like he's willing to make the effort. So, I just trust that. He's got good intentions. He's willing to work for it. Make him work. I hope that resonates with you, and I'm going to take some more questions now. So for any of you guys who are here in this reading, I'm just doing free love readings. I'm using my intuition to just see what messages are jumping out at me. Of course, there's almost 100 people in this chat right now, so I won't be able to do and answer a question for everyone. But I'm hoping that some of the messages that come out for you today will inspire you, even if your specific question doesn't get answered. And if you do want your love questions answered, I do have like a little bit of a secret sale that's going on. I'm only going to mention it here in this video. It's a PayPal sale, so if you would like your love questions answered, just a love reading, you can send a payment to paypal.me/rainbowharmony. Here's the price. My love reading, this is over $10 off. My love readings are usually $44. So secret sale just for you guys. Keep in mind this reading does take a couple weeks sometimes to get back to you, depending on how many people are in line for a reading. If you are in an emergency situation and you feel like you need a message like today or tomorrow or the next day, go on my website. All the information is like all over my YouTube channel. Just dig for it. And you can get an emergency reading, and that is actually on sale too, okay? So just keep in mind my prices are really low, like pretty good price, just because the wait time is a little bit longer. But I always have the option for you to pay a little bit more to get the reading, quickly. So. Okay, my therapy YYT. Is the person I'm thinking about my soulmate? Okay, let's tap into this energy. This person that's on your mind, this person that you're thinking about, do you guys have a soulmate connection? Is this your soulmate? Well, I'm getting the feeling you've known this person for quite some time. The new love card reverse could be a message that you guys have known each other in a past life, that this person has come to you in many lives. I don't think this person has crossed your path as a coincidence. I think this is a message to you saying, look, you guys might have a soulmate connection, but whether or not they are your soulmate, as in like the one, really depends on, are they putting effort into this relationship? Are they pursuing you? Are they calling you? Are they hitting you up? Are they asking you out on dates? Someone's effort dictates the realness of the connection, you know? I also see something here that you're at a time in your life where this is very important for you. Like you're growing your foundation in your life and some amazing opportunities are coming in. If you've been having trouble connecting with someone in love or having a relationship, sometimes I see this when there's something that needs to be accomplished in the career or the finances or the purpose. You know, I've seen people who've been single for a while, but like some type of amazing opportunity comes in and they're like, oh my gosh, it makes so much sense. Like if I was in love and like focused on that and like, you know, in that honeymoon stage, like maybe I wouldn't have had a lot of focus and energy to like do this thing I need to do in my career or grow my finances right now. So this is saying, look, focus on growing this, focus on what's fun for you and taking action towards your purpose and your mission here on this earth. And you know, if this person makes the effort, you can trust in the connection. You guys definitely have some type of past life connection. Yeah, I see that they definitely have an attraction towards you. They've definitely thought about connecting with you in this way. If you guys have connected intimately, then they're definitely feeling it. I think this is someone who's crossed your path for a reason. I would say that this is a soulmate of yours. As far as, is this my soulmate, this soulmate, I think time will tell. I do believe you guys have a soulmate connection though. So that's the information I'm getting. I hope that it resonates with you. Thank you so much for asking a question here and participating in this reading. All right, guys. I'm gonna clear myself with this crystal a little bit and take a look at some more of your questions. Okay, so crazy me. Does he have romantic feelings for me and will we commit in the future? All right, so this person on your mind, this dude, does he have romantic feelings for you? You know, will you guys have that commitment, okay? So does he have romantic feelings for you? Going over here to this deck. All right, right, so I do see a lot of back and forth with you guys, like over text messages and a lot of constant communication. He's really drawn to your luminous energy. And this butterfly here and also the new moon symbol is a symbol of new beginnings. This is also saying it's safe for you to love. This is someone that you can trust. This is someone who does really want to take that time to get to know you. I feel like you've manifested this in your life. Your energy is really bright. You're in alignment right now. You've been wanting to manifest like a soulmate into your life. And this says your prayers, your affirmations, and your visualizations have helped bring this person in your life. So they're there for a reason. This is like a strong energy. You guys have been going back and forth a lot of talking, a lot of constant communication. So I'm gonna say, yeah, they have feelings for you. Let's pull some cards now to specifically ask, like, what are their feelings? I think this is just like the general energy here. But let's see, do they have feelings for you? Serendipity, oh my gosh. So this is a message of strong feelings, feeling as if fate has like led them to you. I feel like this person you're connecting with is very logical, very rational, strong divine masculine energy. So they might not be the one to explain like, oh, fate and soulmates. They might not call it that way, but they do have a sense of, they feel like there's kind of a grounding energy to your connection. Like they went out with the intention to connect with someone. They met you, like they chose you, like they want you. And that's what I feel like. I feel like they want you and they want to be with you and they want to explore this. This is emotional freedom. They feel you're in a really good place right now emotionally, and they sense that from you. They sense that that they feel safe with you. They feel a strong connection with you. They feel, this is the unicorn energy, almost like they're shocked. Like how was I able to like get, meet this person? This is amazing. So they're very, abundance. These are some great cards. Excuse me, you guys. Still kind of getting over that flu. It's so annoying. Anyways, these are some good cards. It just basically is saying they feel really good about you being in their life. They're really enjoying getting to know you. Like you're making their heart beat. You're making them weak in the knees. Like you're making them feel all the things. They have strong romantic feelings for you. And then here's the gardener. Like this is talking about intention. I feel like he does have intention to take it all the way with you. Like he's not just looking for a hookup. He's not just kind of bored and just talking to a bunch of different people. I feel like this is already kind of exclusive. Like you're the only person he's talking to, and he really is kind of in it to win it. He wants to see where this is gonna go. He's enjoying pursuing you. And yeah, I see this moving towards a commitment. I really do. This is a mature person. You can trust them. You guys have a really good balanced energy. You kind of complement each other really well. And also, I don't see anyone else. Once again, like maybe that's another question you have is like, are they seeing somebody else? Or is it like, am I really the only one? They're not seeing anybody else. They did walk away from something in the not so, it wasn't, I'm seeing this maybe eight months ago, something like that. Yeah, 7 or 8 months ago, they walked away from something, but they've completely healed from it. And they're ready. They're ready for something new. They're in a good space. So this is them. They have the willingness to, they're willing to take this into a commitment if that's something that you want and if that's what flows naturally here. I'm gonna say yes and yes to both your questions. Definitely they are into you, they're feeling it, they have feelings, and they're open to a commitment. So yeah, I hope that resonates with you. I love giving good news like that. Now you guys know, sometimes that's not always what comes out in the cards. But to anyone who's brave enough to ask, we'll try to get the truth here. What I'm doing right now is I'm just sorting my cards. After every couple reading, like it's good to just make sure the cards have like a fresh energy so everyone can get like a precise reading. So anyways, how are you guys doing today? What time is it where you are? I never go live at this time. I just thought I would try it. I think it's like 10 a.m. or maybe 11 a.m. where I am. Is anybody here in the middle of the night? It's 6 p.m. in Australia. Oh, that's a good time for you guys. 2 a.m. It's 3 in the afternoon. It's midnight, 2 a.m., 2 a.m. Midnight in Mexico. Stroke of midnight, 2 a.m. in New Orleans. Oh, it's so cool. I love that I'm talking to people from all over the world. So yeah, you guys, I travel a lot, so I'll be going live at, different times, hopefully, so everyone can chat. What's up to all of you night owls? Until recently, I was on this crazy sleep cycle where I was like falling asleep at like 6 or in the morning and like waking up in the afternoon. And I just in the past couple of days like forced myself to get back on a regular sleep cycle. I just feel really inspired in the middle of the night. So that's usually when I would do all my readings for everyone, is like the middle of the night. Have you guys ever heard of that thing called the witching hour? Apparently from like midnight till 3 or 4 in the morning, it's people who are very psychic or, empaths or very creative get, very energetic and restless during that time. I definitely feel like the witching hour has an effect on me. So, okay. Oh gosh, you guys, you have so many good questions. I'm trying to choose one right now. Ooh, this is a good one. Enzo, so you want to know about next Saturday night. What can you expect about love? You're going to a Halloween party and you know your ex-boyfriend will be there. Ooh. So let's look into this energy. You're going to this party. Let's pull first if you're going to meet anybody new in love, and then we'll pull about your ex. Okay, so are you going to meet somebody new in love? Like, what's going down at this party? Okay, I definitely see you like making out with someone and like meeting someone kind of cute at this party. I think it's very possible. There's definitely this energy of somebody that is kind of new coming in, somebody who's like a friend. You might already know this person or know of them, friend of a friend, and maybe you've come across their profile before online, or you've kind of met them before vaguely. Maybe you kind of know who this is, but I feel like you guys are either going to be talking a lot and kind of having like intimate conversations, or there might even be like a little bit of making out or dancing or something. Something's definitely going to go down at this party. Let's leave that over here for a second and ask what's going on with your ex, your ex-ex. It's really hard because you and your ex have this strong energy. I think you have a lot of chemistry and you're continuously brought back to each other. There's this sense of like, this could be the one, but it's almost like neither of you guys are really ready to have that like commitment right now. There's just so much coming in. I honestly feel like for you, you're going to have a choice at the party between the new and the old. You're going to kind of feel like your ex is a little bit cold towards you at first, but I kind of feel like you might have to be the one to go up to your ex and say hi and just kind of break the ice. And I think once that happens, you guys are immediately, that energy is going to kind of connect again, and you guys are going to feel like that love again, You're going to be both kind of be reminded of what you guys had. And then there's this other person over here. There's this other possibility that there's this other person. You're going to have this choice at this party. Do I want to flirt and hang out with this other person, or do I want to chill with my ex? And I kind of see this new person being very enticing, and your ex is being a little salty towards you. I feel like your ex might show up with another person. I'm not sure if they're dating, but it's kind of unclear. So might be a little bit of drama, but this is resolving conflict. Maybe seeing your ex and just talking and being chill will help you guys to kind of break the ice, so that if you have to see each other again at any more events, then you guys can be okay with each other. I also kind of feel like it's not quite over between you and your ex. I feel like in your heart you might kind of know that, like, It seems like there's some unfinished business here. You guys have a very strong connection. And look, there's this dancing card coming out, but I feel like this is another person. I feel like this is you connecting with another person. It's so weird that I saw that, and here we go. There's like this card about you dancing with this other person. Now, there's a sexuality card. Like I said, there's gonna be, I see a chance of you making out with somebody or like connecting with someone or just kind of being like, you know, having an encounter with somebody where you're sharing like that energy and you guys are having like this strong connection. I just don't know if that's your ex. Yeah, you will get a sense though that you're free. I feel like you're gonna be able to get a little bit of closure with your ex at this party. I would definitely go up and break the ice with your ex, or else it's gonna make the whole night awkward, you know? And then this is sexual freedom. So it's going down at this party. It's gonna be a wild party, I guess. This is saying just decide what you want. You know, when you walk into the party, like you can manifest when you're there. Like show up, check in with your ex, see how you feel, and if you're just not feeling it, open yourself up to something new. I feel like you're not gonna leave this party alone. You might meet somebody. I just feel like, it's not quite over between you and your ex, but I just don't know if this is the night that you guys are gonna reconnect. You know, maybe there's some unfinished business you guys will hash out. So I hope that resonates with you. Definitely let me know, like drop a comment on one of my videos or email me or something. Let me know how it goes if you want to, if any of this comes through. I always like to hear feedback. So yeah. Okay, so Makeup by Lychee, you just ordered yours 2 days ago. Sweet. Yeah, keep in mind when you order a reading from me, like a regular reading, sometimes it can take a couple weeks for me to get you your reading. You can read that in my FAQ section on my website about the time frame and delivery. It just depends how many people are in line. So I really thank you guys for your patience. This allows me to not have to make my readings like $100. You know, if I could make my readings like $100 or $80 and get it to everybody within a week, but I had everyone take a poll and take a vote on my website about this a couple times, and everyone's like, rather make the readings more affordable and just wait a little longer. However, if you ever want your reading to be faster, order a Skype from me and I'll schedule that within a week, or order an emergency reading or same-day reading. I have those available, and it's the same price most people here on YouTube charge for like a regular reading. So one thing I can't stand is paying too much for a reading. I buy readings online too, you guys. I have a lot of favorite YouTube psychics and tarot readers. I'm like, I'm not paying $100 for a 15-minute reading. Anyways, yeah, speaking of, if you guys would like a reading, I have a secret sale just for you guys here in this video. If you want a love reading, paypal.me/rainbowharmony. You just send this payment over. When you type this in your screen, this will come up, like it'll ask for you to type an amount in. Just type in this amount and there'll be a space for you to write your questions, or you can just email me your questions, okay? And that will put you in line to get a reading, and I send you back a video recording digging into all your questions. You can ask as many questions as you want related to love. Usually this is over $40, so it's a sale. So, okay, so Phoebe, my love life is pretty slow right now, and I was wondering if anything is gonna happen before the new year. All right, let's look into that. What's coming into your love life, Phoebe? Oh. Okay, yes. I see you in a relationship. I'm gonna need to check the timing on this, okay? But this is pretty strong. You know, sometimes I pull for people, what's coming in your love life, and I don't see anything, and I'm like, you know what? You just need to focus on yourself or focus on school or work. But for you, I'm gonna say that you're actually attracting someone in your life, okay? You are just about to get into a relationship. You're gonna connect with someone that you have a lot of chemistry with. So trust that, because I actually feel your energy is very attractive right now, and I see 3 people. I see 2 people who you're just not really vibing it with. 1 person, you're not physically attracted to them. The other person, it feels like you're just not able to have a connection. It's just, it's like they're not really in it, or maybe they're just kind of playing, you know? This 3rd person, they got both. They got the looks, they're focused on you, they got the game, and they feel like you can trust them. And there's a chemistry, you know. I always tell people chemistry is a sign that you're on the same frequency as somebody, that you're like a vibrational match, that there's an opportunity, you know. So when that chemistry is felt on both sides. So I see that. And then this is the true love card. Like, this is the romance of a lifetime. This is a card saying, like, not only is this a new love interest, this is someone that is very significant in your life. It will be one of the loves of your life, or perhaps the love of your life. You never know. And then this is the wedding card. I always tell people, don't freak out when you see the wedding card, because it symbolizes commitment. So I actually see a committed relationship. I don't just see a fling or someone who wants to hit it and quit it. I see a relationship. And yeah, so we're just getting this energy. You know, if this was a full love reading, what I would do is I would pull cards to give you the personality characteristics of this person, kind of look into like how you could meet. And we'd go deep into it, but you know, just since this is just a little mini thing, what we'll do is just kind of look into the timeline. Is this before the new year? It's coming in pretty fast. Hang on. I just need to get some clarifiers. I don't know if this is before the new year, okay? But I think it's going to be shortly after. I think it's very possible that you'll have a Valentine for February. You know, or you could meet them around that time, February, March, maybe the early spring. I don't know if this is going to happen before New Year though, okay? But I do kind of see you dating a little bit around that time, okay? So that might be when these three people come in, is around that time, but I don't see you in this relationship before the new year, you know. This is a card saying it's gonna happen a lot quicker than you thought. I don't think this is gonna be like a 6-month journey. I think it's gonna be maybe closer to 4 months. You'll be connecting with this person. 4 or 5 months. Yeah, so just a little bit longer here, you know, have fun. This could be the last single days you'll be having for a while. I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for asking a question and participating here. Anybody who's here, if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button so that and notifications on, so you'll be notified whenever I go live. And I'm really close right now to hitting 30K. I'm like 100 people away, so that would be so cool if you help me make my dream come true. Okay. Okay. Artsy Psych Stylet. Oh, I love your screen name. Can I know what is happening between Kay and I, and whether I should reach out to him or not? Okay, so what's going on between you and Kay? Okay, yeah, so I kind of feel like you guys kind of started dating a little bit, hanging out, and you were getting a lot from this person. Like, they were hitting you up, they were calling you, you guys were kind of seeing each other a little bit, strong energy. And this is the honeymoon card, talking about how, you know, it's like something new, something fresh, something exciting. And then we're seeing romantic feelings. Definitely they have feelings for you. This is a mutual energy here. And then yin and yang is talking about like a balanced energy. So yeah, but then we see the worth waiting for card. You ask like, will you hear from them? I kind of feel like this person is just kind of taking it slow with you. They don't want to come across thirsty. They're trying to play their game. They're trying, they're trying to have good game here. I feel like for you, you're just really worried, like, are they gonna ghost me? And I feel like you just need to wait a little bit longer and let this person pursue you. Don't double text them or anything, like just let them come to you. Sometimes resistance makes stronger. Best thing you can do is just remember that you're a snack, you're worthy, you just sit back, you let them come to you. You know, if this person wants to pursue you, wants to be part of your life, then they're gonna make it happen. You know, they're gonna make it happen. And this is the garden Like, when you're tending to a garden, there's a lot you have to do to make it grow. You don't just plant the seed and all of a sudden it grows into this big tree. Remember that in love, that someone needs to water the garden and fertilize the soil, and like they need to really be showing an effort, that they deserve a seat at your table, that they deserve a place in your life, you know? So, and here's the worthiness card. Like, you're worthy of this connection. You're worthy of someone who's going to make the effort for you. And when they make the effort for you, then you make the effort back, So this is saying, just wait for this energy. Let them come to you. This is, an energy of maturity here. And have boundaries with them. If they haven't talked to you in a while and then they hit you up, don't text them back right away. You know what I mean? Don't be so available to them. If they're like, hey, are you free Saturday? Just tell them, you know what? No, but I'm free next Saturday. And if they're willing to wait a whole week and they're willing to keep that date with you and they're willing to make that effort, then awesome. I'm not saying 100% to play hard to get with this person, but if they're kind of ghosting you a little bit and then they come right back and you're just jumping right into it again, like you kind of need to show someone how to treat you. You teach people how to treat you. And if that's bothered you that you haven't heard from Kay in a little while, and maybe he's just kind of distracted and off, he needs to learn, or I think this is a he. I feel like a he energy, like a divine masculine energy here, but if it's a she or they, don't worry about it. But basically, if he just kind of goes off and then tries to come back, it's not like you want to be cold to the person. You want to be playful and kind and respectful and sweet, but you also don't want to just teach them that that's okay to just leave and go off and come back and be wishy-washy, Also, it's kind of a balance. You kind of want to give this a little bit of time. It takes time, As I kind of got older and got into more mature relationships, I started realizing that like the dating process with someone can take a while sometimes. Like my husband, we've been together for 10 years now, but he was a couple years older than me. And like when we first dated, like we dated for 6 months before we had the DTR. And I thought he wasn't that into me. There were so many times I was just ready to throw in the towel, because before that, I had just dated these guys where we would hook up on the first date, or we would like hang out for a couple weeks and then have the DTR. And those relationships would always burn out really fast. It would be like this intense energy at first, like we'd rush into it, and then it would crash and burn. Has anyone else been through that? So if you want something real with someone, you have to have good boundaries, teach them how to treat you, pace the relationship. If they go off and disappear for like a while and it makes you uncomfortable, don't let them back in your life like bam, don't let them just hit you up one night and say, hey, you want to come over when it's like 11 p.m. Ask them, tell them, oh, I'm not free right now, but I'd love to see you. Like, how about this weekend? You can be kind, you can be nice, but also teach them, like, you know what? You can't just booty call me, or you can't just, like, if you want to be with me, you want to hang with me, you want to try this with me, then you got to, like, be mature about it. So I think this person is into you. I think that they're kind of still learning about this whole dating thing, and they're still kind of, like, trying to figure this out, too. So I don't think that you're with someone who's like a fuck boy or whatever. I think this person is into you. I just think that they're a little scattered, and this is worth waiting for to kind of see how it's going to turn out. They have feelings for you, they have intentions. You guys are really compatible, and I think that this could move forward. Find your inner peace, ground yourself in the knowingness of your worthiness and the fact that you are a snack. That's the message that's coming out for you today. I hope that resonates. Thank you so much for asking a question and participating here and just coming to my channel. I really love hanging out with you guys and doing these readings. It's so cool that I have other people to share this fun hobby of mine with. Okay. So who else wants a reading? Okay, Stella Lee, is Johnny gonna be my next long-term boyfriend? Please and thank you. Okay, so what's going on with Johnny? What are Johnny's intentions with you? Sometimes just pulling cards and asking what are their intentions is a really great way to just kind of drill down to whether or not this person, can be in your life long term. So if you're a tarot reader, you like to draw cards too, that's a really great question to ask. It's just like, what are their intentions? So let's do that right now. What are their intentions? Huh. I don't know if this person is going to want to lock it down. There's a lot going on with them right now in their career or in their education. They're really starting to figure out kind of like who they are and like what they want in life. It's a really exciting time for them. A lot of opportunity all around them, bright energy. This person has a great personality. You guys are very, very compatible. They feel like really great around you. They have feelings. They're expressing their emotions towards you. You guys are just kind of dating, seeing each other. But then we see the forgiveness card. So I'm like, why do you need to forgive this person? That's a red flag card to me. So let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I think he's at this place where he really does kind of want to focus on himself. Okay? This is my question. I'm always like, why, when guys have a lot going on in their life and they really want to focus on themselves and they just really want that freedom of being single, how come they go and they start pursuing someone and like taking it to the next level? It's like, if you just want to get some, or you just want to have fun, or you just want attention, then go find other people out there who are like on that vibe. I kind of feel like he's a little indecisive about what he wants. I feel like he's going to get to this point with you where you guys are getting really serious. You might see him kind of back off a little bit because he's like, it's like he might not want that commitment. At the same time, he's very attracted to you. He's excited about this relationship. He thinks about you a lot. When you guys aren't talking or you're not there, you're on his mind. He's falling for you. He has a passion for you for sure. I think you guys have a chance at some point. You guys are going to have that what are we conversation. And I feel like the first time you have it, he might not be down. Okay. And so that's kind of how I feel, is this conversation is coming within the next, probably the next 6 weeks or so. Uh-oh. Is my phone frozen? Can you guys still hear me? Just let me know. Can you hear me? Yeah? Okay, my camera froze. So I'm gonna restart this chat. This is so frustrating. I'm gonna restart this chat and I'm gonna keep tapping into this energy here. I was in it, all right, you guys? So I'm gonna X out of this and you'll see my new video pop up on my channel. Just bear with me here and we'll get this started, all right? Follow me over to part 2.